Hello and welcome back. I'm Randy Newbert from VoodooFX. In today's video, we'll be going back over the second phase of the ET ship engine bell assemblies. Today we'll be doing the actual fitting and placement of the outboard motors. So let's get started. Okay, so we have here the engine band, and we are going to be installing each one of these individual engine bells in place into the engine band itself. I've got two wires coming in on each end, and one will be positive, one will be negative. I'll have to determine this after I get all these mounted, and then I'll come back and I'll cross-check all these and find out what's positive and what's negative. These are not resisted, so these will need to go onto the circuit board, which is inside here that have been connected. I've already allocated the 9 light positions on the board itself, so I've already put resistors already available for them on the boards here. So anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to set these down and glue them in place one at a time. And the reason why you see this on this board is what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get them as even as possible, so they're all at the same height all the way around the whole engine band, so then that way it looks nice and uniform and together. This takes a little while to do this, and I'm probably going to end up doing this kind of like in a little bit of a high speed. Again, I'm going to do the high speed footage, so then you guys aren't going to be bored to death with me doing the assembly work. So anyway, so this is going to be, I have to now prep these, and that's what I'm going to do right now in this in the high speed video version. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to scratch all these little ends off, and then I'm going to scratch around the inside of where these are mounted, and then I'll feather them in one at a time and mount them in there, and then glue them in place and settle them in so they're straight. I'm going to work my way all the way around until all 9 of them are in place, and that'll do it for this. So anyway, let's get started on the time-lapse video. Okay, so we're back here with the completed engine bands, and this is the whole entire thing wired. We're at that stage right now where I need to indicate and find out what wire is what to each of these engine bells that we installed. And how I'm going to do this is I basically hooked up a small little 2 AA battery set up with a little resistor, and I'm going to strip back the wires a little bit and just test each one and then find out which one's positive and which one's negative, because I have to wire this all into the circuit board, and I need to know exactly what is what. So anyway, so this is basically the full process, and I expected it to go a lot harder, and it actually was a lot easier than I thought. And what the good part was, since the model was well engineered, when I went to go put all the engine belts together, they pretty much just with a little bit of CA and cleaned up, they literally just settled right into place. I just leveled them out with the ring, and that was it. And this was the final result. Is here's the completed engine band with all the wiring. Everything's all built into it. And yeah, this is a big step. Completed and done. So now it's just a matter of getting the rest of the wiring checked out, get it hooked all back to the boards, and I can mount this and move on to the dome. So that will be the next video soon to come, is the dome. I'm going to do some testing along the way with this to make sure that we've got everything working. So far I've been testing as I go, which is a really good thing to do. And that will, you know, if you test it a little bit each time in each stage, then when you go to do the main hookup, you shouldn't have any trouble. So anyway, so till the next video, I'm going to get testing here and look for the dome video coming out soon. We'll see you then.